Hello everyone, and thank you for visiting the Grap YouTube channel for another installment of the link update videos. Link was rejected at the area of resistance that I mentioned in the prior video. In order to indicate that anything positive was happening, or more precisely that at least some bullish activity was taking place, a break over this resistance zone was necessary. You can see that the rally has only consisted of 3 waves since, although we may have achieved a local low, there has been no top signal because the price has not broken above resistance. Is clearly just a corrective rally as shown on the chart. Although a larger corrective rally is possible, that fact should only be considered in the event that price action breaks $14.97.7 thus far. The price has never gone above that level. Opposition, remember that this wave count has been spot on for the past few weeks, but that another low could be on the horizon at any moment. That will be addressed by examining the wave structure. According to the theory, wave 2 was already in motion after wave 1, which reached its height around March 10th, had established a more solid top at that location. I had also brought up the possibility that the place was the end point of wave 2. The next significant support level is $10.68, could be tested if prices go below the weekend low. Since it had already been in this area in October of previous year, its conclusion here was superfluous. It's close to the $12.80 zero and the 38.2 retracement, which marked the beginning of wave 4 of a smaller degree. Wave 2 is on the horizon, but it's unclear if the present decrease will be enough to complete the wave, or if the yellow alternate scenario is correct and a more substantial BC structure is at work. Because if the rally follows the initial downturn, we won't know until we observe a break above resistance and then analyze the structure of that rally. Breaking through the initial barrier, namely 1,497. However, the subsequent upswing ought to be a third wave if this truly is a wave 2 low. As mentioned in the previous post, the price has the potential to go beyond $90 in the third wave. Therefore, if this rally is indeed a 3-wave corrective rally, it strongly suggests that it is a B wave, and the subsequent decline will occur in wave C. Interesting from a reward and risk standpoint, hence the third wave ought to be an impulse and reasonably aggressive. What this means is that third waves can only be impulses, however they can also take the shape of a diagonal. While other considerations are important, the ideal third wave would be an impulse, and if the price action is corrective and overlapping, it is likely a B wave rather than a BC structure, which is inappropriate. But until we observe a break above 1,497, we won't know for sure if a low has already developed based on the microstructure that I previously discussed with you. Those Fibonacci levels are significantly more crucial than me rearranging labels around here, because we need to conquer this resistance region. We always trade levels, not counts. As far as I'm concerned, this is the 4th lowest point of the year. In a nutshell, yes, it's the labeling that matters the least. This rally is probably only the B wave, but we'll have to wait and see how it progresses. It happened in 3 waves during the first one. Nonetheless, it's looking good so far. We can now assess whether it appears more like a B wave or maybe a third wave rally if it tries again and rallies. In regards to the support area, and to maintain a more straightforwardly positive perspective, the price must first break above 1,497 before we can determine if there is another bottom. Stay tuned. Next, it might hit $10.68, 8, its lowest form. That concludes my update on the link. I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button if you thought it was interesting. Your support in the form of a subscribe and a comment would mean the world to me, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for viewing this video.